With the Nintendo Switch 2 now being a week old, I wanted to talk about my experiences with it, my positives, some of my negatives, and everything in between. Let's start off with me talking about how I got my Switch 2. So, about a month ago, I decided that I wanted to get a Switch 2. It was like a week after the pre-orders started and finished, because they finished on the same day. I was trying to decide what store I was going to get it from. And I had gift cards for Target, so I decided to get my Switch 2 from Target. And as the weeks went on, I was trying to debate between getting just the Switch itself or the bundle, and I ended up picking just the Switch itself and paying for Mario Kart separately. But like days before, I was worried about how Target was going to do like process of getting the Switch 2 and if I'd be able to get one if there was going to be a long line. And it turned out Target wasn't going to do online orders at all the first day, and people that pre-ordered from Target were getting it shipped, so I had more of a chance of getting it in store. So the morning of launch day for the Switch 2, I couldn't sleep. I think I only got like 3 hours of sleep. I fell asleep at like 12:30 and woke up at 2:30. Stayed awake from 2:30 to 3, I want to say. And then I slept from 3 to 4, and at 4 I was like, fine, I'll get up. Because I was worried about, I was excited about the Switch 2, and I was worried about being, not being able to get any, that there was going to be a long line. So I got ready, and by 5:15 I arrived at Target with only 2 people in front of me, and only one of the 2 girls in front of me, and only one of them was getting the Switch 2. So I was second in line, and I was the first to get the regular Switch. So I waited in line in front of my Target, at least. I don't know if other Targets had this. They had covers over the red balls, only 4 of them, with Mario Kart World. I had to play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in line, like in front of one of the balls for one last time. And yeah, I was out there for almost 3 hours, because Target opened at 8. It was a little bit boring, if I had to be honest. All I did mainly was play my Switch, scroll through reels, and I did open some CCG Pocket, and I got decent cards. At 7:30, my girlfriend came to Target, so we both stood in line. She saw me get my Switch. We then, at 8, went inside, and I got my Switch 2, and I bought Mario Kart World separately, because I'm a big physical gamer. I don't know if you could tell, but I don't really do digital. So yeah, I wanted the physical version of Mario Kart World. And then Target, we didn't find this out until like as we were leaving. Target had like, at least my Target had something in the front that you could, if you bought the Switch or any like Switch products, you got like a little gift. So they gave me and my girlfriend like a tote bag that has like the Switch 2 controllers, and they gave us a little Mario Kart keychain. And I got Luigi, and my girlfriend got Peach. So after Target, we went home and we unboxed it, and we just played Mario Kart World all day, and we had fun with it. We did all the tracks 100cc, and we unlocked the special cup, and that was fun. And yeah, ever since then I've been playing it every day, and I gotta say I'm glad I upgraded. My original Switch is almost 8 years old. It'll be 8 years old this Christmas, and it sounds like an airplane taking off. I gotta be honest. Like if I'm playing Scarlet, that takes a lot on the Switch just on its own. It sounds like an airplane. I'm glad I upgraded to the Switch 2. Before I talk about anything else, the Switch 2 comes with this tablet, the screen. It comes with 2 Joy-Cons. It comes with a strap, 2 straps, HDMI cable, a power brick, USB-C cable, the dock, and Joy-Con grips. And the Joy-Cons magnetically stick onto the console, which I really like. The only problem is I fidget with the magnets a lot, so I'm always like not pulling it off and on. I'm pressing the button to release the magnets, and I'm probably gonna wear out the magnets if I keep doing that, which I don't know. I'm a fidgeter. There's a bigger kickstand than the original Switch. That I fidgeted the kickstand on the old Switch, that it became completely loose, but this one I can't really fidget with. I barely touch that. It's mainly just the magnets. I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart World, which I want to go more in depth in a different video. But I've had fun with it. I've had fun with the free roam racing. I've been trying 150cc. I suck at it, but I kind of want to complete 150cc. Free roam, I really love. I love unlocking the characters. But yeah, I'll go into more detail in a different video. I want to make a video on Mario Kart World. I tried Tears of the Kingdom, the Switch 2 edition. I got it for free because I have Nintendo Switch Online. And I gotta say, I really love this upgrade. Like making it 60 frames per second on handheld 1080p on TV up to 4K. I never really noticed I needed the improvements. I really love it. I love that there's no lag, like I could go straight like from the sky all the way to the depths, and there's no lag at all. I remember in the Switch version there was lag. Faster loading times. I like the faster loading times. I like how smooth it is. See, I don't really care for FPS, but seeing the difference between the original Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, by the way. I barely played the Breath of the Wild one. I think I've only been on it once, but I really liked the changes. I didn't think I needed it. I also like the Zelda Notes app on the Nintendo Switch app. It's helping me finish the last few shrines I need for Tears of the Kingdom. Maybe I'll use it to find the Korok seeds. I like the little bits of lore that they have for Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. I don't like how you have to basically pay for that lore, but it is what it is. And yeah, I really like the upgrades. I've also played Pokemon Scarlet, and that is a big improvement compared to the Switch version. No lag, like runs super smooth. It's like butter. Like, if I have to be honest, it's like so smooth. I remember when I first saw it like on YouTube before the Switch release, it actually hurt my eyes. I was seeing how smooth it is, and there's like more Pokemon spawning. I've been trying to shiny hunt, hasn't been going well, but at least more Pokemon are spawning, which helps out with the shiny hunting. But yeah, I really love the improvements on the Pokemon Scarlet. No lag, no slowdown, no anything. Better FPS, and yeah, I'm enjoying that. I played the Nintendo Switch GameCube. I've had a lot of fun with that. I got to finally play Wind Waker because I've been wanting to play that for a few years now. I'm having fun with it. I'm still at the very beginning. Spoiler alert for a 20-plus-year-old game. I'm at the part at the very beginning, like right after Link's sister got taken, and Link is going with Tetra to go save her. But yeah, I haven't really tried the other two games. I like how there's a secret startup that you could get the original GameCube startup, and you could get like the one of the secret startups. But yeah, I've been having fun with that. I've also played Fortnite for Switch 2, which I like. I like how it doesn't have potato graphics, because I remember like as the years went on with Fortnite on Switch, it looked like the graphics were getting worse and worse. Like it looked like PS1 graphics. But on Switch 2, it's like it loads easily, it loads super fast. I tried the mouse that got added like 2 days after the Switch release. I used to be decent whenever I played on Switch, and then I moved to PC, and I sucked big time. Whenever I went back on controller, I sucked as well. So you take two things, mouse and controller, and put them together. I suck so bad. But at first, I didn't really like the mouse controls on Fortnite, because the way you had to hold it, because I'm a righty, and the left Joy-Con was used normally. The right Joy-Con was used as the mouse, but you still had to use the A, B, X, Y buttons all the same, and you had to use the C-stick to slide, which I didn't like at first, but I played it a few other times, like past few days, and I think I'm getting used to it. I actually like it better than I did before. It's still something I need to get used to, but yeah, I'm having fun with Fortnite. I'm playing also my Switch games. I'm so glad this is backwards compatible, because I finally got to finish Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm finally finishing Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. So I'm glad I could play my old Switch games, because I have a big backlog. I had a few scares about Joy-Con drift. My girlfriend had my Switch because I left it at her house while I was at work, and she told me that my Joy-Con was drifting to top left, but whenever she showed me, it just like stopped like drifting. It's like, oh, Antonio's back, we can't drift. But I've had a few scares that I thought, like after that, It's drifted. I have no idea. It's hard to tell, but I hope not. It hasn't drifted really that I've noticed. I've gone into the calibration and it hasn't drifted, so I don't know. I'm already running out of space because I transferred the data from my old Switch to this Switch. So I did have digital games, only those that don't really have physical games, and I went to update Fortnite and it already said I ran out of space, and I can't find a micro SD card express because the Switch doesn't take the original micro SD card. So I had to delete, like, archive some of my files. I wish the Switch had, like, compatible, like, you could either use the express one or the original, like, SD card. I don't think I have any other negatives. I think it's all positive. The Switch 2 was way bigger than I thought it would be, because I knew it was gonna be bigger, but it was like holding it for the first time. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. This is like way bigger. Would I recommend buying it? I would recommend buying it if you need an upgrade. If you don't need an upgrade, I know Nintendo's going to support the Switch for a while. I wouldn't worry about the Switch 2 right away. And if you recently got a Switch, there's like really no need to upgrade. I'm loving the Nintendo Switch 2. I'm loving playing with my girlfriend, because that's who I've played the Switch 2 the most with. And yeah, I love the Switch 2 games. I've already pre-ordered Legend ZA. I'm probably going to pre-order Donkey Kong Bonanza by the end of this month. So I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on the Switch 2. Have you gotten it yet? Did you have a hard time finding it? What do you like? What do you don't like about the Switch 2? I hope you guys have fun with the Switch 2. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.